family. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see, the SMU Mustangs taking on the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. To throw, it's Jennings. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line, it's Maryland. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Throwing off play action. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it. And gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that 1st down.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls. Incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Looking for some space. It's Harden. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Pulls it in. It's Knight. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Second down play coming up. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the move now. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. Coming up, second down and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught behind the line. It's Maryland. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Busting out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, you talk about rallying to the football by a defense. We all know how fast his quarterback is. And even with all of his options covered up, they're able to rally and bring him down once he pulled it down to try to take it in himself. What a great job by the defense to set up now a fourth and goal.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Got the first down and still motoring.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Oh, there's the stiff arm. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Getting set. Here's second down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Handoff heading left. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it second down and 14 here. Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quick throw over the middle. What a catch!
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
The pocket breaking down. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Well, the back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And they'll bring him down after a short gain. Moves the football inside the 5.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
To the air, it's Jennings. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Missouri getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. A play action, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Send the back in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Manning. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. Looking downfield near the end zone. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. Great chance to take the lead before halftime. Wants to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Dropping back. It's Jennings. That's caught. It's Maryland. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And the completion makes it 2nd and short. Run it. Back gets the carry. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Knight. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down and a big gain.
Gets the 1st and still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Play action here on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Finds his target, and it's complete. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on first and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on second and goal.
Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, SMU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On first and 10, looking to throw. Oh, what a grab! So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss. And so the first half comes to a close. We'll take a break here in the booth and head over to our halftime show. The Mustangs will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so second and 7.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. There's the handoff. Breaking tackles. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the quarterback dropping back. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
I think they're going to end up regretting going for this one, Chris. I wouldn't have gone for it. What's wrong with punting it away? And again, I get being aggressive, but you got to be smart on when to go for it and when to punt.
Man tackled after a small pickup there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. To throw, it's Jennings. He escapes the pocket. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Caught near the goal line. And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Well, this is exactly how you climb back into a game. Great execution, not only in the touchdown, but then they get the 2-point conversion as well. And now it's a field goal game. Time to see if the defense can get a stop and capitalize on this shifting momentum.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Finds his man, it's Knight. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
A deep shot to the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play, incomplete.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. And the pass is incomplete. That string in a row. His passing game out of sync. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Hardy. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. Second down coming up. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. The DB is backing off from the line now. And they'll give it to the back. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm a bit surprised they went with play action here on third and such a long distance to gain. The defense knows you're going to throw the football, so you're asking your quarterback to catch the snap. Now he's got to take his eyes off of the coverage by worrying about a play action, and the result is a sack.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive, beginning from the 33. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's running out of time here. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And this one is caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. They keep him guessing with a run. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Fires it to the left side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Turner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
A loss of 6 yards on the play. Second down. On the set.
One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
But I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. Makes the first down, but Hazy Price, big hit there at the end.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. They said it's second down. Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to throw again. On the move now. It's another deep shot. Catch made down inside the 20.
Chris, this is a great example of the awareness for both sides of the ball. The offense knowing where the first down marker is on 4th and long, and they're able to get to it. But the defense also has to know. They got to prevent the receiver from getting to the marker, and they're unable to do it here.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They'll try to run for the first down. We're able to convert. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
And off inside, looking for the touchdown. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Boy, Chris, the way this quarterback's been playing, I'm surprised they didn't throw the football here. I wouldn't be surprised now that they're facing 3rd down and goal. Put it in his hands and let him work his magic.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
3rd down and long, and they go play action. Puts the quarterback in a tough spot by taking his eyes off of the coverage. Now, I get that it can maybe help the protection, but here it did not, and now you have a sack.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
Looking for a late deep throw. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect to his receiver downfield.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. This could be the game here. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, SMU.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Missouri, 18.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for a late deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down but missed it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. To the 45. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll hand it off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. Well, a really entertaining game. It came right down to the end. They made the clutch plays, and that made the difference.
Well, we knew these teams were fairly evenly matched, and you really saw them go back and forth, trade blow for blow. Excellent team win by these guys, doing what they had to do in the final quarter to come out on top.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the kind of matchup that makes college football so great. The bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games and bad blood in this one. Welcome to Tampa and Raymond James Stadium, the home field of the USF Bulls. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the American, the USF Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. They safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a shotgun handoff here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Here we go, first 3rd down of the game. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch!
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. It's a toss to the left side. Has a path to the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw here. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Nowhere to run up the middle. Knights will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Mixon. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Looking for a gap. It's Mixon. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Scanning the field. It's Brown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. With the catch, it's Norton. Ball carrier tackled there.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
He fires downfield, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
On the move now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this fourth down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after him with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
He'll hand it off. He finds some space. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the move, looking deep down the right side. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Knights will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, look at a throw for it. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. That's caught. It's Hughes. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. We begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Handoff to the back. It's hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Well, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Brown. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Now here he goes. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Florida. What a weapon for this offensive quarterback who can flash the speed and finish a touchdown drive just like that.
How about being the defensive coordinator? You've got everything covered, you make the right call, and all of a sudden this guy is so athletic and so gifted with his ability to improv, you can't contain him. You better come up with another scheme, and you better put 2 or 3 defenders on this quarterback.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now from the 25. On the ground, it's Mixon. Moves the ball up to the 30. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Montgomery. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Goes out of bounds. They'll spot it up at the 47-yard line. Great job by the returner. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. On first down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On the move now. And is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Back to pass. It's Jackson. The sure hands. It's Hughes. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A single back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Knights.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch downfield. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Some quarterbacks just have that ability to feel the pressure and when to get out of the pocket. I just saw that ability on display.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can snip it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge game slips through his hands.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. He makes the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Bulls pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Back to throw. It's Brown. Running out of time in the pocket. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Hand off to the right side. First down, looking for more now. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important third down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Montgomery. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly out of the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations. But when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to pass. It's Brown. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The Bulls will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
He'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
On the move now. With the catch, it's Hughes. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
It's a keeper. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline.
Oh, and it's a fumble. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Back to pass. It's Brown. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. On the run here. Lets it go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
And it is awfully tough on a defense when a quarterback's able to move outside of the pocket and still keep his eyes downfield looking for those open targets. You don't know whether to attack him and try to bring him down or to stay back and defend the pass.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Throws it to the right. Oh, what a grab! Scooped up in the defense.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete, a last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth. We'll be back for the second half. The Bulls will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Falls incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Chris, it's funny. I think this quarterback underestimated the athletic ability of this linebacker. He sees zone right away. He's thinking he's got some underneath windows and opportunities to get the ball to his skill guys. But this linebacker steps in front of him.
And it's hauled in. What a catch. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. The Knights come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a bigger.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Looking to throw. It's Jackson. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They get the 3rd down conversion. 1st down now from the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. Knights come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Boy, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
He'll throw it deep in the middle of the field. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Could take it all the way. At the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USF. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
UCF 14.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Nixon. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Picks up 4. Offense facing 4th down.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
14.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up.
Loses the football. The scramble is on. Oh, it's grabbed by the kicking team.
Another example of taking care of the football and how big of a deal this is. Usually it's running backs in practice that are working overtime on ball security. But after this, next week, this returner might be in those drills too. Can't be trusted to return it when you can't hold on to the football.
Touchdown, Bulls. That's how you finish a play. Yeah, the short field, the offense did exactly doing. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. No gain makes it second down and goal from the 5. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, South Florida.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull him and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The sure hands. It's Nixon. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. Quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
What a catch! Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. The Knights begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Jackson. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of depth.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
UCF 21.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. The back in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Brown. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Ball handed off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
The Bulls will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. He was hoping that would check up, but a big bounce sends it into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jackson. Looking deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
He's got a man down the middle. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Knights come to the line to run the hurry-up.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, my gosh. Would he love to have that one back? Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Back to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game. You're thinking about vertical shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
The Knights will try to keep this drive moving.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Finding some room at the 25. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Great job here by this quarterback. Nobody's open, so he just takes off and shows you what he can do with those legs. Most importantly, he gets the first down and gets out of bounds to avoid a big hit.
And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Looking to pass. It's Jackson. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Knights! Great catch when they desperately needed it.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
UCF 28.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. On first down, it's play action. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
Chewing clock with the running game. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. To the air, it's Brown. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
What a nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. Going to hand this off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Back's got it again. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And the back gets the football. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Jackson. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
He's wide open, pulls it in. And he steps out of bounds. A heads-up play to stop the clock.
And that's exactly what you do as a wide receiver late in the game like this. You make the catch, you pick up yards for a 1st down, and you get out of bounds. And with no timeouts, that's critical.
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. folks, to a spectacle. A tremendous light show hyping up this crowd as they get set for this matchup here tonight. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, LSU Tigers, taking on the ninth-ranked team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turn ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Grabs near the sticks. It's Edwards. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
He's running out of time here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pressure is coming. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Looking to scramble. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Gets him to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Looking for some space. It's Durham. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And it falls incomplete. The game goes back to 1895, Kirk, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895, but you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split East and West. It became a battle about who would represent the West, the winner typically between Alabama and LSU. It seems like every year from that point on, it's a game we all point to before the season even starts.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They trust their offensive line. That time, quarterback just sneaks it across.
Yeah, there's no reason to actually make this more complex than it needs to be. Snap, quarterback gets behind those linemen, gets behind them, finds a little crease, and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 36 set to kick this one away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To the air. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Chris, what a shot, right? Come to an LSU game and you see a defensive lineman overwhelm an offensive lineman and come up with a big sack. When was the last time you didn't see LSU have defensive linemen who can make life difficult for quarterbacks and offensive linemen? Because I can't. They always have big boys who are athletic to make life difficult in that backfield.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking deep down the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. On the ground, it's Durham. He shreds the tackle.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Caught near the sticks. It's Sharp. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. They'll test the right side here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here to remove the sticks.
Stop for no gain, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. On the move now. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. They cap the drive with 6 points. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Edwards. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down.
Well, they told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football, and here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To throw, it's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
He's got it near the end zone. Tackled after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now.
Well, the quarterback keeps the ball. He's trying to make a big play on 3rd down. He probably should have gotten the ball out of his hands. Now, we've got a big 4th down coming up.
They keep the kicker on the sidelines. It's 4th down from the 4. They're going for it. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Gives it to the back.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the back now goes in motion. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This is a beautiful route here by the receiver. He works on the right side, comes all the way over on that deep over route to find that opening. Quarterback puts it right on the money for a beautiful touchdown.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's 1st down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Young.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. Quarterback Looks to his right and finds his man. Looks like Alabama will have the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Almost intercepted, falls incomplete, but a risky attempt there. Would have been his second pick today. So second down after the incompletion.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his second interception in the first half alone.
Third down upcoming after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Takes a deep shot on the move. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew him. With anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it, just misses him.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Alabama.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. This time a completion. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
The quarterback gets the credit for the play, and deservedly so. But let's also recognize the receiver's awareness to know what's happening and to break off their route to find an opening like that.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the first down and goal.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
You talk about this defense stepping up, first and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's in. Touchdown. Tie. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum curve. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. That's going to wrap it up. A very interesting first half. Can't wait to see what happens in the second half. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. field. It's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, let's face it. They dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what. They're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, that pass rush came in really fast. The offensive line didn't do a great job of holding up against that pressure. So I don't think we can blame all of that on the quarterback there for the incompletion.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll wisely throw that one away. Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And he's taken down way behind the line. It'll be a huge loss here.
Well, LSU for years has played a one-gap defense that loves to pin their ears and get upfield. It's a risky defense, and it requires great athleticism on the defensive line, something that they've had forever. Great sack here to keep that tradition alive. But you think back over the years, Booger McFarland and Marcus Spears and Glenn Dorsey and off the edge, Kiki Mingo. Just so many great.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt.
Number 38, on to punt it away.
It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking for a gap. It's Durham.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
And the tailback's got it again. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Can he make it to the marker? He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the handoff. Bites off the defender. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down. This is the 6th play on the drive.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
The pass is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Fires it to the wideout. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They can reception, and they're in business.
To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the puck will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Keeping it on the ground here. Runs through the defender. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Gun now on 3rd down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. This offense picks up the 1st down. They tackle him at the 44.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak. But a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And the defense comes up with the football.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
For a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That's made over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Over the middle and incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked
looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, but the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Incompletion makes it second down. Looking to chuck it again. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Running through the tackle. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Grinding away on the ground. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
That's reeled in. It's Brown. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Great job by the running back of staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
And there's the handoff. Not much on that play, right down short.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. On the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. keeps it on the design run. Oh, they stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, a chance to maybe settle for a field goal, make it a two-possession game. Instead, the aggressive approach. Now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
That's a safety for the defense.
What a job by this defense coming up with this safety with under 2 minutes to go in this game. Now, it's still a one-possession game. Now it comes down to the clock. Can the defense make a stop to see if they can get the football back one more time?
Is tackled down at the 42, and the LSU offense will take over.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Design quarterback run. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A quick juke. Refuses to go down. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a receiver wide open. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
What a huge score here by this offense late in the game. This touchdown makes it a two-possession game with under a minute to go.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Alabama, 17.
Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Oh, what a grab! Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Defense picks it up. Still moving. He's at the 50. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Crimson. A scoop and
linebacker showing you he's got some serious speed. I mean, he's been pounding people play after play against the run. This time the ball's on the ground. I just thought he might pick it up. And he shows us what kind of speed he has. Takes it all the way back for a touchdown.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
I mean, that happened in the blink of an eye, Chris. A scoop and score for the touchdown, followed up by a two-point try. That's a quick 8 points. And look over there on the opposing sideline. I think they're still spinning from how fast this just happened.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. On the run, it's Durham. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Picks up the first and it's still going. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense makes the recovery a turnover. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium and the Aflac Kickoff Classic, and we are excited to get this college football season underway. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the LSU Tigers, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Louisville Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Tigers have been waiting and waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Louisville's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Makes the catch. It's Brennan. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cardinals will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So LSU's offense will go to work for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt.
Trying to beat the D deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Back to throw, it's Fowler. Using his feet to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the play...
Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike. We've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Running to Green. Breaks into the open. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Looking to fire. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Fit it in the window for the score. They're on the board first here in the season opener. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Got room at the 35. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Can't get him to the ground. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Cardinals will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. First play of this drive comes from the 27. To the air, it's Fowler. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking to scramble. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they had a fantastic offseason. #1 recruiting class in the country. But with that comes a little pressure. So how much pressure is on this class?
Lots of pressure, no question about it. But I think we're in an era of college football.
Free up the gut. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
Flushed out of the pocket. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown LSU!
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Moving out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you've got to find a way to slow this quarterback down.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Fires left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Dropping back, it's Fowler. Fires to the wideout. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Tigers have this offense rolling. They'll throw it from the red red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Lost to fire on second down. Throws to the tight end. It's complete. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The snap sets up the throw. Touchdown, Tiger! Looking to throw on first down. Slings it. Working on the right. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it first and 10 just outside the 40. Using his legs to buy some time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. He's going for it all. He's got it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Unsuccessful second down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on third down?
Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Touchdown, Tiger! Great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Fowler. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Let's talk for a minute about LSU. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Wants to throw on first down. He'll off one deep down the left side. Touchdown, LSU! They went for... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. Finds his target down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bringing the heat. On target. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
The Cardinals will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kick.
17. And the LSU offense will take over.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Fowler. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Makes a grab for a big play. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to pass. Going up top. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The incompletion brings up a second down. Off the play fake. Now rolling to the left. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Makes the grab on the left side.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
LSU lining up 1st and goal. They just keep firing. Wideout trying to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown. Back to pass. It's Fowler. Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Looking for more room. And a big... Making side adjustments here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Boom. Quick strike complete. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself with the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige when you've got the playmakers you have offensively. Just keep chucking.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He caught it. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Fires to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Touchdown, LSU! First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Uncorks one to the middle. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. LSU now operating in the red zone. Send the tight end in motion. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Fowler. Buying some time. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Tigers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Touchdown, Tiger! Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. Tackled there by the defense.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. Makes the catch. It's Pine. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the ball's loose. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Tigers! This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets away from 1. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass, it's Fowler. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love